No clearance.
Can you tell everything? Can you tell everything about a person by just simply looking at their ankles?
No clearance.
Like,
Ooh.
if you see somebody who has an outfit and their ankles are exposed and they're ashy, do you just be like, damn, this dude just don't care about things? Or like, damn, this girl got ashy ankles. Does she just not give a fuck?
It depends on the weather, bro.
I guess so. Cause like, if you don't have, I'm talking about like, if you have an outfit on where you have your ankles exposed in the summer and they're ashy, do you just not care?
There's a lot of factors, right? Because that person could you could probably tell it's either they don't care or they've had a long day. They just had a real long day, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't got no lotion on hand. You know for sure they ain't got no lotion on hand though.
Yeah, for sure.
But
like,
that's a fact.
Do you think they just don't care if they do have lotion? Like, I was looking at someone's ankles the other day, and I'm like, why you got your ankles out? It's cold. And then I'm like, their ankles ain't ashy though. They care.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And if it's cold, that's not just no regular lotion.
Yeah.
That's that thick. That means they knew what to put on their ankles too, bro.
That means they took out that Aquaphor and that Eucerin, that real good deep moisturizing lotion that's mad oily.
Ooh.
When you got real dry skin.
Thick. That real thick.
Yeah. Like, you get the good cocoa butter. Not the cheap $4 big gallon cocoa butter. That watery nonsense.
Gotta get the Palmers.
You get the Palmers,
Palmers. That's funny, man. That's funny, man. Hey, yo, welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast, man. I am your host, Tyler. Man, here with my player partner, here with my brother from another mother. Yeah. Man,
man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, just chilling, living the dream, bro. Just having random thoughts and shit.
At least I know your mind working. Your mind working, bro.
I guess so.
That's a fact. Yo, got some news, bro. So I've been coaching flag football for the past like 2-3 months. So my Sunday teams, we had the playoffs last week, and my 6th grade team won the championship, bro. We made it all the way.
Shit!
Your boy got the dub.
We won the ship. You get a
ring. Won. No, we won the whole thing. Now we just got some hats.
You get a trophy.
We just get some hats.
Nah, hats. I mean, I think I had
like
a trophy.
All right, we just got a hat, man. So I should, right? There should be like a championship bonus.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
why wouldn't you get a stipend?
Nah, my team.
You know what I'm saying?
My team, we got to the championship last year, and we lost in quadruple overtime.
Quadruple overtime.
The whole team,
God damn.
Yes, the whole team came back, and we went undefeated. We ran through the whole league, won the championship.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was crazy. Bruh, the parents gave me hella money. Parents gave me $250 in Amazon gift card.
Oh shit. That's fire.
Shout out to the parents.
That's fire.
Love it.
I'm gonna give you a bomb for that. I'm gonna give you a bomb for that.
So yeah, man, I got playoffs this Saturday with my Saturday teams. So I'm hoping I can get another championship. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of excited. So
you're gonna run the table, bruh. Just run the table.
Bruh, I'm gonna talk so much trash. Bruh, like the Saturday coaches, like they take it way more serious than the Sunday coaches. So I'm just ready to like really
this is about to go down. Is this the real league? Is this the real league? Like the other one was like that's like your practice league. That's the one to make you feel good about yourself after your if you had a bad Saturday. Like, at least on Sunday I'm gonna get some wins.
Exactly. Saturday though, gotta cold with it, bro. You're cold with it.
Saturday, you watching film. You got a game plan.
Bro, I'll be on YouTube. There's these YouTube channels. They be breaking down like college football offenses and stuff. I'll be watching them joints before I leave. Be like, I can use that play for sure. I can use that play.
That's actually
dead serious,
pretty
man.
smart though. Hey. Oh man, what we got on the docket today,
bruh? You did. You was very impressive. Your Halloween costume was very impressive, my brother.
Oh yeah, Halloween was this past weekend. I was Fat Bushido
Let's go ahead
Brown.
and put let's put that up on the video. You know what I'm saying? Let the people see it.
I was Fat Bushido Brown. I think I did it right. I wanted to get a mustache because I was like, my costume slowly turning into Black Dynamite, but I didn't want to pay for a mustache, and I didn't want to wear a jacket because it was oddly warm.
Where'd you get the wig from?
I got Amazon, $12.
Okay.
$12 costume. I already owned everything else. The jeans and the belt.
Nah, both of y'all killed it. Did Jada have a spear?
Nah, she had a baseball bat.
Did I see her with a spear? Oh, okay. That's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't see that movie because they were like, "Who are you?" I was like, "It's Harley Quinn. You ain't seen the movie."
I mean, like that, yeah, but you know, Harley Quinn's costume is way different than what she was wearing at the end of that movie. Like, you know, she's more known for the crop top with the shorts, fishnet.
They sold that in the store as the Harley Quinn costume.
Hey, that's more.
I mean, it was a dope costume. It looked good.
Nah, it did. It did, man. I was like, Drew.
I was like, we gonna save that for later. Save it for later.
You stupid, bro. You stupid.
I had a good time though.
Drew,
Alicia killed it with her party decorations.
Shout out to Alicia, man. I ain't seen her in a minute. Say what's up. Shout out, Alicia. What up?
Did you do anything?
Yeah. I mean,
Halloween.
I coached football, but then what's it called? We had this like friends dinner in DC.
Okay.
Drew has a Hershey Kiss hoodie, so she wore a Hershey Kiss hoodie and just some brown biker shorts, so she was a Hershey Kiss. You know what I'm saying?
It's good last minute costume. Good last minute costume.
Yeah. I got this Black Panther shirt. I got a Black Panther shirt, like the Black Panthers. So I was
like the Black Panthers, like the Black Panther Party.
Yes, I literally have like freedom fighters sunglasses. I just wore the shirt and some sweatpants, and I kept it pushing.
It's some sweatpants, you know. And while I put on jeans.
Yeah, like respectfully Halloween. I just don't be into it. I gotta do, you know, I don't know. I ain't killing nobody vibe. Everybody else be into it.
I just like dressing up, having an excuse to wear a costume.
My thing is, by the time I think of something, it's too late. I'm not like, I know some people really be like thinking, and I just like,
yeah.
By the time I come when I've been
saying, I thought of my costume years in advance. I've been saying Fat Bushido Brown since 2017.
Facts.
As they had no reason to dress up. I know where to go.
You've had this nickname. You've been using the nickname on the podcast for a good couple months now. So it was like, you know, the anticipation was heavy.
Yeah, I finally became Fat Bushido Brown. And you know what? I didn't look that fat though. Everyone was like, why are you calling yourself Fat Bushido Brown? Just say Bushido Brown.
I mean, compared to Bushido Brown.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Fat.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah. I mean, the man is a chiseled god. Based off of I think it's based off of he's based off a real like martial arts, like a martial arts artist actor who's in like Bruce Lee movies. I think his name's Jim Kelly. Black man, big afro, sideburns, was a martial artist. I think his name's Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
I have to double check that. I know his last name's Kelly. Just can't remember his first name. But yeah, great character.
Nah, bro.
I always thought it was funny. He was like, oh man, they call Bushido Brown, and they're like, oh shit, is that Bushido Brown? And I don't know. I just always thought that was funny.
Did you have to explain it a lot?
No. People didn't even ask me what I was. They just said, I love your costume. They didn't even know who I was. I think they just thought I was a 70s person. So I was like, hey, fuck it. I came out, and these two girls was like, oh my God, I love your costume. It's so awesome. Can I take a picture with you? And I was like, I'll check with my wife. Let me check with my wife.
Wow.
I took the picture.
That's hilarious. Hey, smart man though. At least you're getting in the mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But all
right, man.
Halloween weekend, some hip hop came out, man. Some good music came out.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Meg Thee Stallion looking like a devil in her album cover. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What did you think? What you think of something for the hotties, bro?
I thought it was better than Good News. Thought she was rapping her ass off. She had some good songs on there. She had a song called Eat It. It was nasty. It was good. Freakin', great song. She got some bangers on that album. Like she was just, it was definitely, it was more of a mixtape though. It felt like a mixtape. Like there was no albums usually have a direction. This is a mixtape. It was just a bunch of songs. It was a collection of all her freestyles she's done over the year. You know, she's dropped them random freestyles that are very well produced. So you listen to it?
Should we ever? Yeah, I listened to it. And should we ever expect anything different from Meg Thee Stallion?
Like, when you say different, you mean like?
When I say different, I mean, I'm not even talking serious. I mean the flow. Yeah, I mean,
it does all
just
sound like
some type of different context. Or is this something? Should we expect her to just be like, this is who she is? She not gonna do nothing different. If you not gonna listen to this type of music, you might as well just not listen to it.
I think so. I think she's put out enough music especially since she first started rapping, but she's put out enough music, and this is her lane, and she's just gonna stay in her lane.
Are we okay with the fact that she literally raps the same
on every song? Is this the same thing with the baby? Like the flow don't change?
Correct.
People say that about the baby. You think people are gonna start saying that about her? Because I haven't heard anyone say anything bad about Meg's rapping ability, unless it's like an OG hip hop head who doesn't really care for women.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything wrong with it. She actually be having some good bars. She be having some good like metaphors and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's just after a certain point, will people get tired? Do you think people will get tired?
Oh yeah, for sure. But that happens with every artist. I feel like every artist eventually people get sick and tired of them. Don't really want to listen to them at all, and you know, it just comes with the profession. I feel like not many rappers last longer than 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, for one, I don't think people gonna get tired of her. She's very entertaining.
Yeah.
You could tell she's very hardworking. And women really want to have fun. I don't think women are gonna get tired of Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like her demographic right now. If she grows, because she's still young. What is she, like 23, 24? If she grows with her music, like by the time she's 37, like 35, she should be rapping about completely different shit.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, 35-year-old women want to get freaky too.
True, but even Nicki Minaj has switched it up.
How?
She don't sound the same as she did when she first came out.
She still I can't say that.
She's. I mean, So when went back and I was making a playlist for this party I went for Halloween, and I listened to some old Nicki songs, and I put on some of the new Nicki sounds. She don't sound the same. It like some of the things she raps about is not the same as what she was rapping about when she was younger and coming up. So like if she grows with her music, like a lot of rappers do, they grow with their music, then her demographic, they're gonna grow up with her. So as long as she grows and she doing what she's doing, but like whatever the effort she puts into her music now, that's just about like shaking ass and sex. When she has other things that change in her life, then and she puts that same effort rapping about that stuff, them fans are gonna go with her no matter what.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm not saying like the music ain't good. The music sounds good. I think she needs to shorten the length. If every song is going to be this similar,
it should be 20 like songs.
8, it's a little crazy.
What was it? 20, 22, 21 songs on this thing on this it's a mixtape, right? Mixtape.
Yeah, it was a lot. And like I said, bro, I'm not finna be putting this on repeat. But the music ain't for me, bro. Music ain't for me.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not for me neither. It's definitely for like the club, for the women.
Yeah, I can't be told. I can't be in my car every day and hearing a woman telling me to eat her coochie.
Yeah, for sure.
Every day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be driving down the street bumping. Like, I'm not gonna be driving down the street bumping that song. Like, I'm fine with like hearing it. I feel like I only can listen to her music on speakers.
Yeah.
To really appreciate.
Yeah, on speakers. Yeah, around a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Got to feel the energy. Because sometimes
she makes me go ugh a lot. So I'm like ugh.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's not like a ugh. Like, I don't think it's gross. It's just like ooh, okay. That's literally how she makes me feel.
Oh man! So shout out to Meg though. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. I ain't mad at it. I just had to point it out.
Did you listen to Big Sean Hip Hop EP?
Big Sean, the hip hop Zen master. Hip hop Zen master. That's what I feel like he's become. Yeah, I listen to it, man. I listen to it. I really like.
I like it too.
What's it called? Loyal to a Fault. I think Bryson Tiller. I think
that
Bryson
was a good
Tiller
song.
Went in. I think Dirk went in.
I like how it was short.
Well, it's the EP.
I know. I like how it's only 5 songs. Sometimes 5 songs is enough. I feel
it's
like
the EP.
I know, but I feel like the shorter the better. Like even though it's an EP, but like if it was a mixtape, just give it 5 more songs, and I would have been straight. I'd be like, word.
I mean, mixtape EPs are mixtapes now.
Yeah, essentially. Oh, 6 songs. I like the one
with
it was 6. 42 Doug. 42 Doug. I
mean. Yeah. What's it called, bro? All right, did you see the video for What a Life?
No, I didn't watch any music videos.
I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw, follow Big Sean on Instagram, and there's this one scene. It's just hella bees on it. And I'm like, well, I just wonder if they were real.
That
like,
picture. They were real bees.
Calm enough? Is he calm enough to just be like, shit, yeah, bees on me? Like, that's so crazy. Like, this nigga really,
bees, bro.
This nigga really so zen that he could just be like, yeah, bees on me. So
he said he was scared. Video.
Shit.
That I could have do that. That was some Candyman shit, man. That was some Candyman.
They also did a Big Sean and Hit Boy also did a GQ interview.
Oh, they did? See, I didn't know what it is.
Yeah, which was real interesting because
this thing
I did not know Hit Boy was part of the Niggas in Paris. He got.
What do you mean he's part of the Niggas in Paris? Like he's part of the song?
He was a producer of Niggas in Paris.
Was he really now? I did not know that neither. I just assumed Kanye produced all the beats.
Right. He I don't know if he did the whole thing, but I know he played a part in Niggas in Paris, and he also some of his beats was on the Good Music album, that Good Music album with the junk with Click.
Yeah.
And
I knew that.
Yeah, he had beats on that. He had beats on that.
I seen his name
too.
on that, but I did not know about Niggas in Paris.
He got 2 songs on Watch the Throne. He produced them.
Wow, I did not know that. I always thought Hit Boy was signed to Good Music. Was he signed to Good Music?
I believe he was at one point. I believe he was. He was able to get out of that. Yeah,
but that's crazy. I did not know he produced Niggas in Paris. I thought it was Kanye. Damn, this man Kanye is tyrannical, bro.
Bruh, let me tell you though, it was crazy to think that it was crazy to think that Hit Boy was talking at that time, like before producers start putting their tags on the music. Yeah. Like Hit Boy he said he was talking to Kanye and he was like, yo, I think I'm gonna put like a Hit Boy tag on it. And Kanye told him, yo, that's whack, yo. Just make the beat and people gonna figure out who you are. And then and he was talking about like, yo, like a year or two later, Metro Boomin on them, and DJ Buster put tags on his song. I was like, man, forget that, bro. I gotta get the tag. I gotta put the tag on my joke.
What is Hit Boy's tag? Does he even have one?
Yeah, he got a couple. He got a Hit Boy, and then he got the joke with he got Nipsey doing it. Hey, yo, we got another one. And
okay.
They got one more with Big Sean saying it. So he got 3.
Oh, I didn't even know. I don't even realize. It's not as recognizable as Metro Boomin. I feel like.
No, it's not. Well, nah. I mean, I like the jump with Nip. That jump with Nip. The tag with Nip just different. I remember him.
I just feels like
he used it on
like
Nas.
That's just a Nip song.
Nah, he used it on Nas album, for the song The Bible. And the way the Nip talk and then it just go in, it just that joke hit different. Yeah. That joke hit different. But shout out to Hit Boy, man. I mean, this man is just grinding.
Yeah, Hit Boy, man. Because I like King's Disease, the first one. I don't really care for the second one that much, but I like King's Disease. I like the beats on King's Disease.
And yeah, shout out. I mean, personally, man, I don't know what you listening to, but both of them fire. I thought King's Disease 2 was fire too.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said I liked one more than the other.
I know. I just feel like they were both just equally amazing, and I'm curious to see. This is going to be a very interesting year for music. I mean, nobody really care about the Grammys, but Grammy-wise, I'm interested to see who are like the nominees for like a hip hop album of the year.
Win. I feel like Tyler Creator's
I don't think
win.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think he's beaten. I don't know. I do think he'll be nominated. I don't think he's gonna win.
Yeah, who you think gonna win? Nas again?
Personally,
I think if Nas wins this again, though, I'll take back what I said about that was a gimme Grammy.
I mean, Nas got to be in the running again. Nas got to be in the running. You gotta give Cole. Cole has to be nominated.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Cole has
nominated.
Cole got a strong chance. Drake will be nominated just off the strength of the boy had like 10 songs on the Billboard on the Billboard from the album.
True. Off the strength of that, off the strength of numbers, but I think Tyler Creator, just looking at it and how white people view music, they're gonna pick Tyler Creator. That's how I feel personally, but.
All right, remember this.
If he wins, will I be mad? No, because I like the album. But I think Cole could win. I don't see Cole not winning.
I mean, I don't see how Cole should lose unless somebody else comes out with just amazing, just greatness.
Yeah, but if I could see Cole losing to Nas or Tyler Creator. just off like recency bias and as well as just like, because you gotta remember the Grammys is run by white people, so you gotta remember.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I mean, it's something for conversation, but I mean, niggas really ain't. I stopped really caring. For the like it's a good accolade if you was an artist, but at the end of the day, we know the hip hop. You know, we know what we know. I
haven't watched the Grammys since Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, T.I., and who else was on that song for Swagger Like Us? And Kanye did Swagger Like Us. Last time I watched.
The last time you watched the Grammys, you spazzed out because Taylor Swift went Album of the Year over To Pimp a Butterfly. I'll never forget that day.
Oh, snap. I did. I forgot about that. We watched that live?
We was in college. We watched it live. We was in college.
Yeah, we did watch that. I forgot about that.
We was in the Multicultural Center, and when she got that award, you was going stupid, bro.
Yeah,
he threw a couple chairs.
White people. Yeah, I think I remember that. That was a bad moment for me. It's a dark moment. But are you kidding me? Is it not ridiculous? That was the greatest album that year.
The thing is, bro,
that's like I also spazzed the year before. I didn't watch it live that time. I seen it on the internet when Macklemore beat out Good Kid, Mad City for. Where's Macklemore now?
Yeah,
beat Good Kid, Mad City. How you gonna beat? That was the best album that year. Like when when Adele beat Beyonce, even Adele was shocked. Don't get me started on the girl. Hey. Even Adele was like, "Yo, Beyonce should have won. What the fuck, yo." Don't get me started on the Grammys. Don't get me started on the Grammys.
Hey man, I can't even be upset because it's like I never listened to Macklemore's album and I never listened to Swift's.
Okay, one. Taylor Swift is not as bad because she's still the biggest thing, so it's fine. But Macklemore was unacceptable.
Very much so.
Unacceptable.
Very much so.
You heard that song.
I know why they gave it to him. I know exactly why they gave it to him, but I ain't gonna bring it up. No, it's not because he's white. Well, him being white, he got a part of it.
Because he was an ex-crackhead?
No, but for him to start a song saying when I was like 5, I thought I was gay. Like, no, it's just a shocker type way to start a beginning. I feel like people just ran with that joint.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that song. He had a lot of songs that year, and then you never heard anything from that man again.
Never.
That's like the biggest hiccup of all time.
Nah, that's not the biggest hiccup of all time.
That's a big blunder, bro. And Grammy rap history. Biggest,
bro. Will Smith parents just don't understand. Won a Grammy before Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Do you not understand how crazy that is?
They put it on TV though, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, okay.
That's before they even put it on TV. Wait, did that come out the same year?
I think so, bro.
No, it didn't. Did it? No. Reasonable Doubt came out the same year as He Made Parents Just Don't Understand.
I forget which Will Smith album. I forget which project.
You're talking about the one with Get Jiggy. You're talking about the one with Get Jiggy with it.
You're very right. You're very right. That one over Reasonable Doubt.
Oh God, that was when the whitest of whites was running the Grammys too. But speaking of the Smith family, you hear about Jada Pinkett and this something else, this nonsense going on with their family and their marriage.
So I know we was talking about this, but I ain't do serious research on the drama itself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So can you explain what is the internet fake caring about now?
So they're just saying, from what I've seen, the little snippet, because it was literally like a one sentence thing. They didn't even go into it again. Because you watched the whole like conversation, right, with Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yes. Yeah, I watched the whole Red Table Talk.
So it was just like a sentence of her. It was just like literally like a sentiment of something that like people who are married really deal with. Like it wasn't her embarrassing Will Smith saying he can't pleasure her in bed, but like how people took it was like she's just embarrassing him again. Now she's letting the world know he can't please her in bed, and that's not what she was saying. She was saying that like you should, as someone who's been married for 20 years, you should know what I like, just off rip. But then she also went and said that, but I also need to communicate to my partner what I like as well. So like people took that first part, ran with it, and started saying she's embarrassing him again. It's like August Alsina all over again. She just put in this man's name through the mud. If I was Will, I'd divorce her. And I'm like, my opinion is like what she said wasn't that bad. The August Alsina thing, that was pretty bad, but he definitely knew that beforehand.
Facts.
Everything they talk about on that show that has to do with their marriage, I feel like they talk about it before. Like this isn't news to him.
Yeah, I very much related to what Jada Pinkett was saying. And I've had these conversations with other married couples. Like my family used to do like Bible study. We had Bible study as a family for like a good 4 months, right?
Yeah.
And it was my aunt's turn to pick a topic. She brought the topic of sex. It's like a couple, and I'm just like, see, it's just weird because it's like my in-laws and then my aunt in-law and her, my uncle-in-law.
That sounds terrible.
So this conversation, it was awkward at first, but it was like a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just to hear it from the older married couples, and it was just like, yo, one day you're going to have kids, and it's just going to be a lot more work to like make that time, or even people going to be tired, and it's just like if you gotta intentionally say we finna do this. There's got to be a lot more communication with it.
Yeah, and you might have to schedule it.
You got that's a fact.
You might have to schedule a day. I mean, I've been told that's not very romantic to schedule the day to have sex, but like if you schedule it, it could also end up turning romantic because it's the one day a week you look forward to. Boom, bop, boom.
Well, look,
and then you do a lot of romantic shit throughout the day.
I definitely was scheduling it for a while.
Yeah.
For a while, we was scheduling it, especially when my wife was taking classes and stuff. It was like, when one person is super busy and they got a schedule. It's like, hey, can you put me in on Thursday?
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
You think you could wait? You think you could pencil in a dicking on Thursday?
But here's the thing though, right? Yeah. Here's the thing. The Red Table Talk was about this show. They was promoting a show called Sex, Love, and Goop, which was Gwyneth Paltrow was the host of the show. And so this show was about, couples really taking the time to learn each other's, learn more about each other's bodies, learn more about their sex language, depending on which therapist they was with. There's one of the sex therapists had like a blueprint for sex languages. So she had like 5, and the sex languages is energetic. You could be I forget energetic. I guess you just need a lot of. It's all about energy. Yeah. Like you could get turned on just by like feeling somebody's energy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You only got to touch them, but you could be like close and just feel it. Yeah. Right? You got sensual,
sexual energy, girl.
Yeah, you got sensual, which means the environment has to be right. So this is what we talked about last week. My wife was watching that show. Remember I talked about it last week.
Yeah.
So my wife was ahead of the game, but like, so sensual was all about getting the ambiance. You know what I'm saying? Lighting, candles, scents.
I took the quiz.
You know what I'm saying? You got sexual, kinky, and shapeshifter.
The shapeshifting one sounds interesting.
That's just like I could do it all. That means I energetic, sensual, sexual, kinky. I do it all.
Yeah,
that's all that means. But cool. So even if you schedule it in, it ain't like you can just get in bed and just go.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You
still
gotta
make sure
gotta
you set up the right things. Like for you said the ambiance. You gotta make sure you light the candles and the
facts.
Dim the lights.
You gotta get your partner into it. Yeah. So did you? So there is a quiz, and I know I said I took the quiz, and they said I was sensual, which I'm thinking about taking the quiz again. Not that I don't think I'm sensual. I'm just curious how accurate it is.
Oh, mine was accurate as fuck.
What was yours?
I'm sexual.
So you're sexual is like saying you like all the stuff that's like on TV, pretty much. No, that's how they describe it. Like, that's how they describe it. Like the way media portrays sex. Yeah, that's they describe sexual.
Well, what my email said, what it said is I get attracted to like the naked body, or touch, or just seeing the act of sex.
Right.
My language. The motioning of what sex is. I didn't read that TV. Is that what they said on the Red Table Talk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, whoa, I didn't read that. This is news to me.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool. Did you? Did Jada did your fiance take the quiz?
Yes, she's sensual. They said,
wow.
It said in my thing, my analysis said that most men are usually sexual.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It was very spot on when I was reading. I was like, oh yeah, I do like that. Oh yeah, I like that too. Oh yeah. Because it also said that like sometimes you get frustrated. It'll say sometimes you get frustrated if your partner doesn't climax or orgasm. Or you'd get frustrated if you don't orgasm. Which I don't get frustrated if I don't orgasm. I'm fine with that. But for my partner, if they don't, then I feel frustrated and feel like I let them down. It says something like that too, and I'm like, oh, that's accurate.
The way you talking sexual has to be like my second.
Yeah,
because I be feeling that way.
I'm interested in taking the test again too.
Yeah, I might have to do it again, or I might. Apparently, if you pay $17, you get the full. If you pay $17, you get the full like quiz. It give you like a percentage for each one of how much you are. Huh?
$17. Fuck that noise.
I just take the quiz out 10 times.
$17. You better give me a book too.
Yo, so I started watching the show. Yeah, and
what channel?
Question: Have you ever? We go talk about sex real quick.
Okay.
Have you ever orgasmed without ejaculation?
Yes.
Really?
I think so. Well, it's kind of gross, but as a young child, as a young man, eventually. You do that too much, nothing come out. So, yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not like without nutting.
Like I came but didn't come.
Like a bodily orgasm, like your body shaking, like you just felt an amazing sensation within your body. This energy needing to be released out of your body.
But you didn't come?
Correct.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah. what did he say? I lotioned my body so many times in a day that by the last time ain't nothing come out, but it still felt like I busted, but nothing came out.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, so
I'm not saying you went through the. I'm not saying you went through the process of trying and nothing came out.
Oh, you're saying that
what I'm saying is
somebody touched me and I just felt like I had an orgasm.
Like your body, there's something happened in your body where it was just like, yeah, like it's you gotta watch the show, right? This one dude, they was just rubbing his chest and like rubbing his thighs and stuff. And this man,
so it's more like
this man eyes was just rolling in the back of his head, and he started doing his breathing technique. And like by the time he was done, this man opens his eyes and tears are coming out of his eyes. Like he was like, bro, this was the greatest feeling. I'm just on a high right now, and I'm just trying to come down. And then they did a demonstration, and then the sex therapist did a demonstration where her partner was like, it was going through this whole thing, her and her partner. And they was doing it right in front of the couple, and this man, I mean, barely touching her. He was just like shaking. There was times he was like, oh. Like he like literally, and then they was like, bro, they was wrapped around each other and they just start breathing. They just did this breathing technique, and next thing you know, you just see them like
question.
They just shake.
Question. Were these white people?
The one couple was white people, but the sex listen. The sex therapist was working with a black couple. The black man was the one that was crying. That man was like, I don't care what y'all say. That was real.
Okay.
Like he felt amazing. So I was like, you gotta watch it's the second episode that's crazy. I mean, I'll tell you to watch the first, but just watch it through. I'm still going through it, but I was like, yo, what? So apparently it's possible. It's on Netflix.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying. I was just like,
I couldn't hear you.
I need to
apparently, apparently it's possible for a man to have an orgasm without
interesting. I need to see this witchcraft. I need to see this sorcery.
It's just a whole lot of it's a whole lot of just like really taking your time and having your partner feel the energy, and then you just start. It's just a lot of touching and rubbing.
That's dope.
And teasing.
That's pretty dope, actually. Like this is one thing that I don't like about like social media and how our society goes, because you see this conversation we just had about sex.
Yeah.
All they gonna take out of that conversation, people would take out that conversation is me talking about jerking off. They gonna talk about how you just told me about the you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they did to Jada Pinkett. You know what I'm saying? Like just because she says something about like something that's a natural thing that you have in a marriage, I don't know how that's embarrassing for anybody. I don't know how like if Jada was talking to people about like that same conversation, how does that embarrass me? It just means you should just assume that everything that's talked about on our show is talked about amongst ourselves in our own marriage because we're married.
That's a fact. And like I said, like I said, bro, my wife had to let me know. Like she watched the show and she had to let me know what she liked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like imagine if she watched the show and didn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, because you know how she said, he should be able to read my mind. Nigga, we ain't warlocks. We ain't reading minds.
And then after that, she gonna say, I don't expect I'm not reading his mind.
Exactly. But like
I don't understand.
This just wanted me to talk about this situation in general. Like everything that's gone on between Will Smith and Jada, we've known it's been rumored for years that they had an open marriage, blah blah blah. And they confirmed it with the red table talk. do you think that, like, since you're married, do you think that, like, they should be saying all this stuff that's going on in their marriage to the public? Like, shouldn't this just stay private between them? Or are they just geniuses and trying to capitalize off their their marital strifes to make more money, get people to talk about it?
Man, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that at all. For one, for them to be able to talk about it in public, like public means they really have something strong. That's number one. Number two, people have these preconceived notions about marriage. And like I've told you before, like I told a lot of people our age, bro, you can't have any expectations going into it. You have to make your marriage what, like, you and your wife are going to have your own definition of whatever works for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yes, you do take vows, but at the end of the day, whatever is working for y'all two, whatever it is that keeps both of you guys happy and whatever is helping you all support each other, that's between y'all. Like, if they are in agreement with having this show and talking to somebody else and put it online, then that's what they gonna do, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly how I feel. Like, all these people getting upset, like, oh, Will needs to divorce her because she's just stay embarrassing. Do you think he doesn't know that she's going to say this on the show before she goes on the show? Do you think they just don't communicate these things before they are said? Like,
she's probably been, I mean, I'm sure they've been talked about.
They probably been had this conversation probably months ago, years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to still be together means that they have figured something out or did something themselves amongst themselves to make their marriage work. And just because they're talking about the things that they had trouble with doesn't mean there's one still having those problems. They probably already fixed those problems, or two, that it's even a problem for them in their relationship.
And also they've talked about it plenty of times.
Yeah.
Well, I personally think them talking about it has been great for me. Just to hear their story, because it just reminds me that it's not going to be perfect and there are going to be rough patches, but there's going to be so many times where the person you're married to is going to change. Yeah. And you have to always, like, get to know this person. Like, there's going to be times you're going to have to regroup and be like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? That's what I've, like, gotten from them. Like, oh, here's, like, I got a story, right? Just about sex, right? Because I felt like this one moment always stuck in my head, and I brought it over to my marriage without really communicating with my wife, right? So back in high school, I never forget, I used to sit next to her in literature class or whatever, and her teammates would sit behind her. So one of her teammates was like, this is in high school, bro. One of her teammates was like, so how often y'all gonna have, like, sex when you get married? This is just, I don't know why they brought that question up.
That's random as fuck.
Random, right? I ain't say nothing. Yeah. I ain't say nothing, right? Drew goes, every day. and I was like, wow. I'm taking it back.
Really?
Hey, yo, that really just stuck with me. Like, that stuck with me. It was like, yo, I really gotta get ready. Like, especially when it was time, like, when we, like, preparing for the wedding and stuff, like, yo, I really gotta get ready, because, like, she really gonna try to, like, drain me.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
So I had these expectations without even really talking to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had these expectations from 10 years ago.
Yeah, when y'all were children.
And so
honestly, I would never forget that either.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean,
that's something you never forget.
Bro, look, we got married, and of course, you know, the first couple of weeks was like, man, you can't take your hands off each other. But then, like things settle down, and you realizing like this ain't happening every day.
Yeah,
this ain't happening every other day.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta retrain us. Now it's like I gotta like kick this mindset. You know what I'm saying? So that's always funny. It's just like it really takes a whole. It's a communication thing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So real quick, man, what? Apparently, Future got involved in this Will and Jada situation.
Yeah. I have no idea. I try to look. I have no idea. All I know is he was making sweaters and shirts that said, "I'd rather be with Jada," and I was like, I need to get one of these shirts. One, because my wife's name's is Jada.
Two, I was thinking that too. That's fire for you.
But like,
that's fire.
It's very fire. Because I didn't know anything about it till I had a friend send it to me. Like, yo, you need to get this. I was like, what does Future have to do with this situation?
Apparently, there was a tweet.
No idea. There was a tweet.
Apparently, there was a tweet. It was like something about Future needs to talk to Will.
Yeah.
So I think it was on some like Will should leave and then get with Future. It'd be on some real toxic male stuff.
Yeah.
And this man said, like, I'd rather be with Jada. Which I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you follow Will Smith the last couple of years, if you see the videos and stuff, I'd probably rather kick it with Jada too.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I thought I'd never say this. I love Will Smith. He was my idol for a long time, but now I'm a grown man. I don't have idols no more. He's got mad corny on social media. Is it just me? At first it was funny, but now it just feels a little corny. Is it me?
Yo, he's just really like a kid.
Yeah, on the like inside. It comes off as real corny, but like I still like it. But I'm like, this is a little corny.
He's just having fun with it, man. He's not trying to be cool. He's just being a dad.
Is Will Smith corny now?
Man, I think he's just he a dad, bro.
Yeah, true. Dad's a corny, I guess. I mean,
he's reached the pinnacle of success in so many ways. Like he's not upset at anything. He got no reason to complain like Boosie. Like he not out here true. Like tripping about nothing.
Yeah, you know I guess Boosie got beef with Lil Nas X.
Will Smith just like jokes and stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's what he do. Right. He maybe. All right, you talked me off the ledge. He's not corny. He's just the dad. Dads are corny. Dads could be corny, I guess.
Will Smith, light skinned Marvel. I mean,
he sure is. He's in the Hall of Fame for sure. I mean, the man slept with allegedly while Jada Pinkett was messing with August. He was messing with Margot Robbie. You know who Margot Robbie is?
Yes.
Harley Quinn.
Yes, she was. Yeah, you're
Why do you think they did them two movies together, back to back? He was blowing. Was it back?
Was it back? Was it back to back?
It was like either that one came out first, the one came out before Suicide Squad or after Suicide Squad. It was like back to back. They did two movies.
It wasn't
next
back
year.
To back.
It sure was back to back. I remember they came out either a year before each other, They came out within a year of each other.
Which two movies?
I'm trying to remember the name.
Because I remember the one. I know the one. I forget the name of it, but the one you talking about, I swear I saw in theaters in like 2016, 2017.
That's when Suicide Squad came out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like within the same years.
Man, time flying like mud, bro.
Right? Like
God dang.
Yeah, they came out within the same year of each other. Like either the year after the year before.
That's crazy. Crazy.
I'll tell you right now. Let me look it up real quick. But I swear it came out like a year apart. one came before the other, but I don't know which one came first. I'll tell you. Wait, what? I found it. It was Focus in 2015, Suicide Squad in 2016. So it came out a year after. So they was working together before Suicide Squad. Then they worked with each other a couple more months after Suicide, while they were filming Suicide Squad. So that's about 6 months to a year worth of filming, where they were both the lead actors in their movie, so they had a lot of time together. So good for her, good for him.
All right. Shout out to the Smiths.
Yeah, shout out to the Smiths.
Appreciate the talk about sex. You know what I'm saying? You doing good in your sex life? You straight? Everything good with you?
I like to believe so.
Check in with your lady.
I like to believe so.
Fellas,
all right.
Check in with your lady.
You ought to check in with your ladies. Do you want to talk about what's going on with the Eternals, or do you want to get into our show talks of the week?
I'd much rather talk about Insecure.
Okay, let's talk about Insecure. What you think of episode 2?
Couple things, man. Molly cut her hair.
Yeah, they did a time skip.
Yeah, they skipped a whole year later after the breakup.
Yeah, they did
breaking up with Lawrence. They're back. Molly and Issa back to being cool, back to being tight again. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't take any more of that awkwardness.
No.
Nathan's back.
Well, I think Nathan never left.
True. You're right. He never left. But
Nathan never left.
It was nice to see him.
It's good to see Issa really like getting in her bag. And it was cool to see she was able to use like her networking to be able to get that the Crenshaw presentation, because she worked with the girl that did the presentation at Stanford. So that was cool to see, man.
That's dope. Crenshaw.
I'm interested.
What you feel about that name? Bad name.
Crenshaw, right? A nigga named Sean from Crenshaw.
I don't know if it's a good name.
Yo, nothing funnier than seeing the ex-con snitch on the nigga for eating a snack.
he was like, yo, I just want to let you know I'm not a snitch or nothing, but you know, he eating on the job. He's like, then he was eating the sandwich in the corner. He's like, yo, nigga, just eat the sandwich. He was like, okay. Okay. That was funny, bro.
That's tough. I mean, that's crazy to think that's real. That's a real thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
I think it was nice seeing Molly like reflect on everything she's done on her relationships.
Facts.
And it's nice seeing her actually have some growth when it comes to like her pursuit of men or a pursuit of a partner.
At least like
she literally did not change in any way. Every dude she entertained, it was always the same thing.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because in real life, I wonder how many people actually sit and like can really reflect on their past relationships. Like, not too many people actually do that. Yeah, and then like I see it in like you see it in like I'll be watching Married at First Sight. You see it in other shows like that, and it's like you're literally doing the same exact thing you did before, and expecting a different result. So I'm glad that they show her having that flashback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was nice. That dude that her mom's trying to put her on is hilarious.
Oh, bruh.
I knew you'd appreciate that.
She said, Issa said, her daddy cute. His daddy cute. Oh, what he look like? She showed him a picture. She showed her a picture. His daddy cute. What he look like?
That's like, so no, tragic. Seriously, what he look like? Nah, what he look like?
That's so tragic, bruh.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Was the dude
I would hate to be in that position.
Crenshaw? Was the dude who played Crenshaw from Moonlight? Was that the guy from Moonlight? Javante Rose?
Nah, he's the guy from
it's Kofi.
That Oprah Winfrey show.
Queen Sugar is Kofi.
Yes, Queen Sugar.
I mixed them up.
Have you seen that movie Real Love. It's about he's on this movie on Netflix movie called Real Love. The movie takes place in DC. He's an artist.
No, we ain't watch it. Huh?
It's funny.
We ain't watch it.
You gotta watch it because you gotta see the way this nigga jogs. It's the weirdest thing ever. He don't like move his arms. He move his whole body. He move his whole upper body like he run like this. He just be moving like this. Like, why this nigga jogging like that?
Yo, have you watched the show Ted Lasso?
No, haven't got to it yet.
There's a dude in that show who runs funny too. That just reminded me, like the nigga runs all hills.
Bro, this all man, hills. I was like, was this acting or does he really run like this? I was like, nobody would tell him to run with his arms down and his shoulders leaned so forward. I just picture understand.
I just picture somebody running around crying sad.
Right, exactly. That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, I mix Kofi, the guy who played Daniel, and Trevante Rhodes up all the time.
Stop mixing up black dark skins.
No, it's them three. It's them
dark skins. You mix up the dark skins with beards up. Hey, that's a problem.
The reason I mix them up is because they're all three good-looking dark-skinned men with beards, and they all the same height. They're beautiful. All three of them are beautiful. I just can't tell. I just don't know which was which until someone tells me.
I have no problem because I have no problem because I hate on all three of them differently.
I'm just happy Yaya. Because Yaya looks like them too, but he's just a giant. So like I could differentiate Yaya because he's like super tall.
Which one is Yaya? Where does he?
That's he was in Candyman. He played.
He was on the.
He was in the Watchmen show.
He interviewed with Cam Jordan and Mark Ingram on Big Trust Levels. Levels.
Yeah, he was on that. Speaking
of that, Mark Ingram back with the Saints. That's kind of fire. But all right, that's gonna be dope.
Was Issa crying over Lawrence?
So that's the thing, bro. Yo, I just don't know. That's a whole nother thing we talking about with like having sex. It's just like there's so many factors.
Yeah, she said she wasn't ready yet, so I'm thinking she's not ready to be with someone else after their breakup with Lawrence because she finally was like, Lawrence is the one for me, and then the Condola thing with the baby really messed it up.
I just feel like they're gonna get back together. They're gonna get back together.
I mean, that's how it's gonna turn out. I feel like, but like
the problem is gonna be like, okay, if I'm Nathan, like, if I see them get back together, like, am I cool with that?
I mean, he was cool with. I mean, he wasn't cool with the first time, but he was cool with it. They were still cool.
Can I look Lawrence in the eye, knowing I was about to have sex with your girl?
I mean, can you look Lawrence? Can he still look Lawrence in the eye, knowing he had sex with his girl?
But. Like, that's very true.
And she ain't Lawrence's girl no more. They broke up.
But I'm saying if they get back together. Or like, can you still be cool with Issa? Again. Can you still be cool with Issa?
Maybe. This is making me think she might end up with Nathan.
I don't think so. I really think that's going to turn into a friendship that's going to struggle because while he is out here like doing his thing, I feel like he's also at any point ready to just cut everything off for Issa, but like she's still not ready, and Lawrence gonna come back, and he's just like, "Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
I was waiting."
That's what I'm thinking.
He gonna be like, "I was waiting," and he gonna be out. I think he gonna be out by the end.
I'm thinking if Lawrence comes back, she's gonna finally figure out that I do love you, Lawrence, but I'm not meant to be with you. She's actually meant to be with Nathan.
Interesting.
Like that's how the story. That's the storybook ending. But I have no idea. Issa's a great writer, so I'm always guessing when it comes to this show. Like I can't really predict a lot of stuff when it comes to this show.
We'll see, man.
Great writing. Great writing.
We'll see. No, the crying at the end was
that
was funny, actually.
That you thought it was funny?
I thought it was hilarious. Because initially I thought she was laughing. Because you remember it was a couple seasons ago where she was about to try and get it on during her whole phase, and then like she would just start laughing at the nigga. It was like the beginning of the episode. That's why I started laughing at first, but then she wasn't ready. I was like, oh dang. But I'm laughing because Nathan
Issa cry that much.
I'm laughing because Nathan's like, I got my shirt off. Nathan's like, it's cool. It's cool.
He woke up, she was gone.
That nigga was out.
Right? I was like, damn, leave a note. Shit.
That nigga, all you heard was the door closed.
Yeah, I was like, damn, you gonna leave a note? I mean, this is like one of the first times we actually seen her cry. Oh, can we talk about that performance before we get into anything else?
What you think about it?
I don't know what the fuck it was. I was like, nigga! I was like, oh shit. Oh, this is why they didn't want this. I thought it was gonna be something like something that was like deep and very like something was like real cool, but this shit was it was out of left field. And if I was paying for this to be done, I'd be nervous too.
I mean, it was deep. He had a statement. He had a statement on his shirt. It's had a statement on his shirt, like if I'm invisible, where do niggas go? Or like do niggas go to heaven?
Invisible
Something like
nigga.
that.
It was like, invisible nigga. I was like, oh shit. Like I get it that it was deep, but like if I was like investing money into it, I'd be nervous.
It was a lot. And he had dances.
It was a lot. I don't know why they wouldn't fund it. Like it didn't seem like it was that expensive.
I don't know why he got upset.
Yeah.
It's like you have a chance to show your stuff.
Exactly. I'm like, if this is your first one, how about you get your foot in the door first, do what the whites want the first time, and then after that, you're like, all right, now you have like the ability to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your foot in the door before you just do whatever you want.
I could get it because he been doing what the whites want when he was in prison for a long time.
Yeah.
So he was just like,
I don't think he should have called Issa a sellout.
Yeah, that was cold.
Disrespect my woman. And niggas always want to call somebody a sellout. Niggas always want to call somebody a sellout because they be like, you know what? Let's just do what they say for now, and then we. Like that's literally my thinking. Like, okay, this is the notes they have. All right, but next time I'm gonna tell them nah. But then again, you know that when is there gonna be a next time?
That's a fact.
Next time there's something else. So like, I mean,
that's probably what he's thinking.
I get it.
Yeah, he's just like, hey man,
I get it.
I done made it this far, so effort.
Yeah,
it worked out though.
Yeah, it did work out. Good, they loved it. Good for him. All right, did you watch?
Did you watch episode 3 of Succession?
Yes. I'm all caught up.
So, I knew at some point they was going to bring up Kendall's problems.
Yeah. That was dark though. That was dirty. That was a low blow for sure.
Very dirty.
Yeah. They made it seem like he was having a mental breakdown.
A couple things. Nobody can just get into a server room that easily. This nigga just opened the door to where all the computers were and just sat in the room. I was like,
I mean,
damn.
Yeah. But that was.
And I can see why he didn't.
Symbolic.
I see why he didn't want to do the show though.
Yeah, with
that's
Z-Way.
Tough.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough to handle right before you about to.
Yeah.
You had everything
he didn't
planned
have no chance
out
to process it.
Yeah.
It just came out. Literally right before it went on. But you even tell that even Roman wasn't cool with it.
Right.
Roman wasn't
so
cool
many
with that
series of events. But it's like karma was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Karma was crazy because for Shiv to put that letter out and then the FBI show up right after that. It's
exactly. It's like they was waiting. It's the first time I've seen Logan submit. See him be like, because he's been hard body. Nah, fuck him. Just tell him fuck him.
Yep.
Tell him to fuck off. They love saying fuck off in this show.
Yep.
Fuck off. Tell him to fuck off. And then you're starting to realize laws. Even though you're a billionaire, you think laws don't apply to you. At the end of the day, when the government says they apply to you, they apply to you.
Specifically the feds.
It's specific.
Feds don't play.
They do not play.
Feds are serious.
They was gonna come in either way. They was gonna come in either way.
They go either way. And you know what? This is what he get out listening to Jerry. They really disrespecting this woman. And
they're disrespecting her
trying to tell these niggas. She tried to tell these niggas from the jump.
Shiv's mad wishy-washy too. I'm starting to dislike Shiv more and more. She's letting her father manipulate her too much. Ken also does no idea what the fuck he's doing. Shiv
swears she's smart, but
she's not.
She's smart when the pressure's not on her. When she ain't got no pressure, she can say all the stuff she wants. But you know what I'm saying?
I finally figured out all three of the children. All four of the children. Shiv thinks she's smarter than she really is. And that's fine. That's fine. She also thinks she's better than them because she was working in the politics and working for the Democrats. But as soon as the father said you could run the company, she quit that job quicker than anything. Roman, I feel like Roman's the only one who can run the company. He's just not mature enough yet.
Yeah, I think so. I think Roman is the most level-headed, which is crazy to say. He don't want people to know how smart he is.
Yeah. Kendall's a fuck up. He just, no matter what Kendall does, he's going to fuck it up. That's how I feel. I feel like no matter what he does, he's going to screw it up. And it's prominent now. He definitely doesn't know what he's doing. All he cares about is the aesthetics. He's not doing anything to actually better the company. When he has no plans. It's just a bunch of big words and fucking philosophy and shit. And it's nothing to it. There's no substance to it. It's just he just didn't want to take all the blame for the shit that his father knew about, but didn't say nothing.
Do you think Tom is going to take the fall?
I've been thinking Tom was going to take the fall once he had all them things destroyed, all them papers destroyed. I was like, Tom's going down no matter what. What Tom should have did, they kept saying, if we don't know, we can't do. What Tom should have did was say, hey, we got to address this now before it blows up. Because it's like you said, we got a time bomb here. You know what I'm saying? And we're not doing anything about it. His first act as taking over Parks should have been to take care of that and not hide it. He should have actually addressed it. Hey, I just got this job. I found all this stuff out. They really. And then this is what pissed me off. This is what pissed me off about Shiv. When she acted like she didn't know or have an idea what was going on with all these women that were and stuff with their Uncle Mo. And there was because even Connor was because Connor's always on Shiv's side. Connor was you knew. And she's acting like she's better than him. This is why I don't like Shiv. I don't like any of these people. I'm starting to like Connor the most because he just stays out of everything.
Nah, Connor's trash too.
He is trash, but Connor is Donald Trump.
You think he's Donald Trump?
Yes. You see how he's running for president? That's literally
Oh
what he is.
yeah, he really trying. I was like, who? Like, why?
Don't know.
He's funny though. He is funny, but
But
the next episode
what you
seems
think
like
of
it's
the
gonna be
song?
interesting.
What you think of Kendall blasting that song by Nirvana, "Rape Me"?
Yeah,
at the town hall
that was
meeting.
cold, bro. That was cold.
I mean, it didn't. What Shiv did in retaliation wasn't was like that's a death blow. I didn't think it deserved that.
Nah, it was finally Shiv's moment. Like you could tell, like she been waiting on this,
true.
and for him to ruin it like that, you knew she was gonna take it to another level. You knew she was gonna take it to another level.
Yeah, for sure. True. I like how they all love each other, but they hate each other at the same time.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy dynamic. Like the show is just a crazy dynamic, bro.
They got one more time to disrespect Jerry before Jerry pops off on everybody.
Jerry gonna pop. She gonna spaz, bro.
She sure is gonna spaz.
And the only thing that they still have on Kendall is him killing that boy.
Yeah, Kendall's acting like he ain't got a whole body, like his father ain't got a whole body on him.
He has a whole body.
That's why he set that security guard in.
So it's gonna be very interesting.
That's why he set that security guard into the office.
Yeah.
To freak him out.
It's gonna be interesting.
I feel like now we're just gonna see the downfall of Kendall after that letter. This is a great show. I like the acting without dialogue.
Yeah.
Like how they act without their face acting is really good in this show. Body language acting. Like literally when Roman read the letter, you could see him like shrivel up and like head back towards the wall like he was taken aback by that letter. Like he's like, "Whoa, that's a low blow." Like you could see like it visibly disgusted him that she wrote that letter. This is a crazy show. Crazy show. All right. Let's talk about the Eternals. It comes out this Friday. You excited?
No, I'm not excited. I don't have really an interest. Like I'm not finna go out my way, but
okay.
For the sake of the show, I may or may not go to the movies. I don't know.
I'm excited because I'm excited to see something different from the MCU besides just like the general superhero. You know, like with Shang-Chi, I was excited to see that because it was something different.
Did Shang-Chi do any type of introduction to these characters?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
The only thing that in the after credit scene of Shang-Chi, they just show like Captain Marvel, Bruce Banner, and I'm blanking on Wong, talking to Shang-Chi and Awkwafina about the 10 rings, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't know where these are from. They seem old." So the only thing that I think that's the only thing that hints towards their Eternals, because their Eternals are super old, like before time type shit. But I'm excited because it's like it's completely different than what the MCU usually does. I feel like it's just like the director they chose to direct this movie's an indie director. Just won an Academy Award for some movie about people who live in vans. I don't know. I've never seen it. And it just they cast Rob Stark and Jon Snow. So there's that. Paperboy, he's in it. Angelina Jolie and Selma Hayek in it. That's interesting. So I'm just happy. I'm excited to see it. But as of right now, it has a 57% score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Do people care about Rotten Tomatoes?
I feel like yes and no. I feel like Rotten Tomatoes though has gotten so big where like people do look at the score to see if the movie's good or not.
But how to get a score if the movie didn't come out?
So this is the controversy that's going on with the movie. So the movie premiered already, and when movies come out, they send screeners to critics and stuff, and vice versa. And that's how they get a score before the movie officially releases, because the critics, people in media get like screeners. They get the pre-release, see it with it in theaters, get a little DVD of it to watch at home. And so what's happening on Rotten Tomatoes is not official critics put in reviews in. It's a lot of people review bombing the movie because of the diversity in the cast, and that they don't like that there's openly gay characters in the movie, and there's an all male, it's all people with diverse settings, female leads, and this and that. Same thing they did with Captain Marvel. They review bombed Captain Marvel when it first came out because they didn't like Brie Larson. So right now it's a 57. No, I didn't do that for Black Panther. People were upset about it, but I think the overall black people overall like defended that movie with all their life. But
how do you feel about that?
Yeah,
how do you feel about?
I think it's fucked up because it's a bunch of because they say that like the comic book fandom is very toxic, and when it's things that when they change things when it comes to race or sexuality, they get outraged very easily because most of them are white men who don't like seeing white men being changed from white men to black people. Because they did a lot of gender swaps of the various characters in the Eternals as well. Like some characters who were male are now female in the movie. Some characters who are white are now black in the movie, and vice versa. They switched everything up for this movie. So that I don't know. I don't really like it. I mean, how you gonna review a movie without even seeing it? And
yeah,
just
that's
put a
the
bad
only thing.
Review
like
before you even seen the movie.
I could understand them being upset because they don't go by the comic.
Yeah.
But that's only character wise. Like if they go by the comics storyline wise, then if they don't go storyline wise, then there's another issue at hand.
Yeah.
But for them to be upset, even though there's a change in the times and all that stuff. I mean, but at the end of the day, these niggas live behind a screen anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, we'll see what happens when the numbers come out.
Yeah.
That's not going to stop people from going to see the movie.
Yeah, I don't think so neither, but I think it might. That's the thing. Like to the person who's not a fan of the MCU, like it'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna see this. They said this was bad, and then not see it. They'll go see something else. But that could be a potential new fan. That could deter potential new fans from a very diverse movie. I don't know. I'm excited for it because I'm excited for MCU movie.
Like at some point, people gonna see a Marvel movie. It may not be at the time when they want it, but like, Plus,
all I know is,
plus when the movie drop, Twitter gonna go stupid.
It sure will, because there's gonna be something that happens in it that's gonna like be funny or like be a meme or something like that. Like, but I'm more excited for Spider-Man than any other MCU movie. Spider-Man's supposed to be crazy. You're gonna have every Spider-Man.
So you're happy that they're doing something different, but you're excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Not because, but they're doing something different with Spider-Man as well. They're potentially gonna have every Spider-Man in this movie.
They're going to have to do the finger point.
Yeah, at some point. They definitely do. And then there's potentially, they confirmed that Dr. Ock and Green Goblin are going to be in it. and Jamie Foxx as Electro. Then they just confirmed the Lizard and somebody else, and potentially Daredevil from the show was going to be in this movie.
Wow.
Yeah, this is why, and
wow.
they only released one trailer. The movie comes out next month.
Okay.
And Doctor Strange in the movie.
See, now you got my attention. Yo, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Right? The marketing for Eternals wasn't that crazy.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't that much of a build up for me. But all I don't know. I'm just that's why I asked about the trailer at the end, because like the build up for like an Avengers movie, or even all the ones that came before that, most of those build ups was crazy. But it just seemed like I just saw the video, like all I did was see the like Instagram ads, and but also I ain't been watching too much stuff. Like, I ain't really been, I don't really watch a lot of stuff.
I've been
anyway,
seeing
so maybe I
commercials
just
for it
missed
like
it.
crazy.
I might have just missed it. But do you think the Eternals is like? You think that's a whole nother series? Like, you think they're starting a whole nother like?
I think right now they're laying the groundwork for their next big event.
Yeah,
their next big, like, everything's so random right now. Like all these movies, like Shang-Chi, that was random. Black Widow, random. If you didn't see Black Widow, it's on Disney Plus now, so you can watch that for free.
All right, cool. Is Shang-Chi on there yet?
Not yet. What you call it? And all these other shows, like with Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision. Like, they have all these pieces, and like nobody knows where the story's going because they haven't seen anything yet. But I know everyone has a feeling it's gonna have to do with multiverses with Kang and all of them. But I'm just excited to see what they're gonna do, because after Endgame, it's a lot. They have to do a lot of building to get another Endgame. And they're gonna fail some places.
Speaking of, what you say?
No, what you said? No, I was listening to you.
Speaking of multiverse, what do you think of this Facebook shit?
Oh yeah, I was gonna have you explain it to me.
Okay.
I from what I got from it is like Mark Zuckerberg's trying to make like a virtual reality world.
Yes, Is it called Multi? The company is Multi, right? But the stock ticker name is Multiverse.
It's called Meta.
Yes, Meta. Thank you. Metaverse. It's pretty much, Facebook, Oculus, Instagram, WhatsApp, all under one name. I think for one, they just wanted to put everything under one name. And then, yeah, he really is trying to get into augmented reality, especially with the Oculus edition. And I believe Oculus is working with Ray-Bans to create, like a better, virtual reality glasses or something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy. Low key.
Yeah.
Of course,
lead to the Matrix.
Yeah, real futuristic, giving people, put people in, like, you put these glasses on and you're in a whole different world. You could just,
you ever see the movie,
spending money on fake stuff.
You ever see the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
And I understand that's the direction we're going in regards to like entertainment, video games, and all this stuff. But the rumor is, Facebook's also working on cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. So they got a whole bunch of stuff that they're doing that's so opposite of Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Of what Facebook was. So I get why it's changing their name and putting things under that. But and this is more on the business sector, but it's still tech. Low key, Microsoft is really out here doing the same thing, but they're going to do it better. and Microsoft's staying real quiet about it.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, shout out to Earn Your Leisure podcast. From what I've heard from them, for one, that company looking really good, and they're staying quiet. But the reason why Zuckerberg had to do a whole presentation, you know what I'm saying? Because they're really trying to get the attention away from their privacy issues going on with the app. You know what I'm saying? They caught them in some real legal stuff dealing with them giving away information about the users, about, user information and things like that.
They had to do with data.
So they was trying to make it
they're selling like data.
Man, they was trying to make it a big deal just so it was like, hey, we're working on something over here. Don't worry about this.
It's a distraction. Yeah, it's a distraction.
Right. So I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like this was also a play to get younger users
on Facebook.
Using not just on Facebook really, but younger users using their products in general. You know what I'm saying? Facebook still has the most users amongst any platforms. Facebook has about 2.9 billion users.
But it's been around the longest.
Yes. So, but what it is, they needed to get more youth using it because at the end of the day, that's where the money is. So right now, of course, Facebook is being deemed like the grandparents.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think Metaverse is their attempt to, for one, pretty much shine a new light and try to get more younger users, as well as, take the attention away. So I don't know how to feel. I can't fade this. I don't know about augmented reality. Like, I just don't know. I know it's been around for a break.
I did
It's really
VR
been around
once.
for a minute, but it's weird.
I did VR at Dave and Buster's once. I did a Star Wars game. Yeah, lightsabers and everything. Didn't like it. Didn't feel.
I just feel like I hurt myself.
I was going to grab some, and it wasn't there, so I just felt like I was clenching my fist, and it was like, if they could do something where it feels like you're actually having the sensation of holding something, then it's like, whoa.
Oh, trust and believe they're working on it.
I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know.
Trust and believe they're working on it. So,
sheesh.
I mean, there you go, man.
Facebook, Meta, it's weird. Damn.
There you go.
I guess that's the episode, man. I guess that's all
I got.
That's all you got. We're about to be
Derrick
out.
Henry, man, get better. Derrick Henry, get better, man.
Derrick Henry's out. Oh, yeah. Do you heard about that, man? It's crazy. Jameis Winston
anyway
towards ACL.
Peace, y'all. Be easy.
Yeah.
Stay black.
Subscribe.
Bye. Peace. No Clearance Pod. _ No Clearance Pod. Do your thing. Beat break. Go.